Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. Last time, off-screen, Let me try that again. Off-screen, I trained my team up a little bit so that I'd be more prepared for the upcoming area. And last time, I beat Brock in a flawless match and got the Boulder Badge. So this time around, we're going to be continuing onwards through Route, I think this is Route 3. So yeah, so that we can make our way into Mount Moon and beyond. Hiya, hike shorts are comfy and easy to wear. Somehow this guy, in particular, has become infamous among fans of the series, just because of that one quote. Don't ask me how or why. Oops. I forgot that button did that. There we go. Oops. Oh crud, I forgot to turn battle animations back on. Yeah, I turned the animations off when I was training off screen, so that's why it didn't do anything right there. That was my fault. I think I'll go with a scratch. And he just flickers! And that didn't do too much, and wobbly. Let's see how the low kick does. Pretty much the same amount, even though it's not very effective against an Ekans. And this is the first we'll see of Ekans. One of the few Pokemon that we won't be able to capture in this game, actually. I don't believe it! Yeah, hard to believe, huh? That you can't catch certain Pokemon in this. Now let's turn battle animations back on. How do you think about this, Thundro? Yeah, he's looking pretty happy about this. So we're making some decent progress. Storing Pokemon on PC, each box can hold 20 Pokemon. That's actually a bit different compared to how it is later on in the series. I think from Ruby and Sapphire onwards it's 30. Or is it from Gold and Silver onwards? I'm not entirely sure on the details concerning that, at least not off the top of my head. But it might be either or. Now let's fight this trainer as well. And hopefully get some good experience. And maybe get Mankey closer to leveling up to evolve. Because at a certain point, I do want to evolve my Mankey. And jeez! There you go again with getting the super criticals Mankey. Just like with Brock's Geodude. Again with the poison types. At the very least, this one is a level lower than the Ekans, and it apparently doesn't matter. At least it didn't use Screech. Oh, come on! Are you just gonna keep on leering at me? Cause that's not doing anything, not really helping your case there. Oh well. Defeated another lass. Sure, okay. Avoid fights by not letting people see you. Well, considering that you just boxed me in here, you know, technically I'm trapped between 3 different NPCs. Ah! Oh, thank you. Now, let's see. Are you a trainer? Let's fight. Sure. Okay. You know, the logic is supposed to be that if 2 trainers lock eyes, that they have to battle, but most of the time, they're the ones spotting me and challenging me, even though I'm facing away from them most of the time. At the very least, later games would make it so that you turn to face the person after they've spotted you, but still, they spot you when you're facing away from them. And sometimes on rare occasions when they're facing away from you and you're not looking at them for some odd reason, but whatever, Mankey grew to level 15. Oh! Okay, I wasn't expecting Karate Chop. No, I'll keep Mankey out. Let's see. Oh, it's still a normal type move, okay. You know what? Since it's a normal type move, and not a fighting type like it is later on, then I can pretty much get critical hits and one-hit KO Kakunas. I think that this guy's Metapod and Kakuna are both ones that he leveled up from Caterpie and Weedles respectively, so they can actually have their moves from their previous stage. So this Metapod might actually have Tackle, and that Kakuna might have had Poison Sting for all we know. But we probably won't know, considering I knocked it out in one hit, just like, oh, never mind. I thought that I was gonna one-hit KO that thing, because I had gotten a critical, but nope, it probably survived with 1 HP. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. Not necessarily. New Pokemon are typically not quite as good for battle right away, because they're untrained. Pokemon box on the PC gets full, just switch to another box. Later on, that would actually become an automated process, where the box would switch as soon as you fill up the box. But that's neither here nor there, and Pikachu is standing on that ledge. Hey, you're not wearing shorts! Well, in-game I'm not. But anyway, what does this guy have? Oh, it's a Spearow. Not a... Oh, wow. That's a high-level Spearow, actually. Let's Karate Chop it. Good thing this isn't a fighting type move. And it's a good thing he didn't decide to peck me, because that would have been, I don't know, a smart thing to do. Lost, lost, lost! Yes, you did. And Pikachu is still pretty happy. I always wear shorts even in winter. That's never a good idea. Unless you're talking about when you're indoors. Because if your house is warm enough during the winter, then sure, by all means, wear shorts in the winter. But when you're outdoors like this, that's a terrible idea. You could catch a cold that way. Okay, so we're getting close. I think that these are the last two trainers on this route. You can fight my new Pokemon. Okay, let's see what you've got, sir. Because I'm itching for a battle, and it's another bug catcher. Well, I think... No, there's still a couple more in Mount Moon. Yeah, Karate Chop. I'm Karate Chopping a Caterpillar. Wow, I've gotten a critical hit on every single one of those so far. Is that like a guaranteed one? Oh. I think it's a level up Pidgeotto here. And right, I only have 3 moves. Actually, I'm 4 levels away from being... If this were a Pidgey, I'd be 4 levels away from evolving, actually. I guess it just goes to show that catching a Pidgeotto in the Viridian Forest can be somewhat beneficial. Because you get to have a Pidgeotto for even longer, and it's more powerful than a Pidgey. Done like dinner. Well, that Metapod did just practically become my Pidgeotto's dinner. And Thundro agrees. Trained Pokemon are stronger than the wild ones. That is true on so many levels. Eek! Did you touch me? No, you ran up to me, and possibly poked my shoulder to tell me that. And she has a Jigglypuff. Wow. Its eyes are really red there. They're typically blue eyes, or green eyes, I'm not sure which. It's one of the two. Actually, that's something I'll save for my next Pokemon LP. Which is not gonna be anytime soon. That's for sure. I'm gonna hold off on doing any more Pokemon games after this one for a while. Yes, that's it. Route 4 is at the foot of Mount Moon, and this was the final trainer of the route. And this is... well, there's not too many new Pokemon that you can find here, like the Spearow, for example, but I don't really need a Spearow, because I don't really want to train one up. Maybe off screen I might catch one. Oh, wow. And, just for the Pokedex so that I can get some of the items from Professor Oak's lab assistants. But anything else, I don't think so. I think I'll swap out to Thundro, or not Thundro, to Pidgeotto. Oh, jeez. What do you have to say? Phew, I better take a rest. Ugh. That tunnel from Cerulean City takes a lot out of you. I don't think that's possible. Unless he went through the cave, came out the other side, and then went back the other way? I don't know. That might be it, but... oh, we're at Route 3. And I guess now we're at Route 4. Is there any hidden items in these trees? Because I know I got a potion in the first one in Viridian City. It doesn't look like there's anything hidden around here. What do you have to say? Ouch, I tripped over a rocky Pokemon Geodude. I'm really flubbing up my reading skills a lot lately. Especially in this LP. And convenient Pokemon Center is convenient. And why is there always someone right in front of the Chansey? I want to talk to the Chansey. I have 6 Pokeballs in my belt. At most, you can carry 6 Pokemon. Yes, you can. And we're not at eye level here. He is staring into my mouth. If you have too many Pokemon, you should store them via PC. What does this guy have to say? Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Team Rocket is always in the news. We might have to deal with that later. Hello there, have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a swell Magikarp for just 500 pokes. What do you say? No thanks. No, I'm only doing this as a favor to you. Magikarp is a terrible Pokemon until you evolve it into a Gyarados, and even then it only becomes semi-decent. Oh well, let's just heal up the 4 Pokemon that I do have, and get moving on the way. Okay, let's head on out into Mount Moon. And this is the tunnel entrance, as you can see the exit from here. Now you'd think this cave would be super small, given that we can see the exit on the other side right there. But no. It is super big inside. What's this sign say? Beware, Zubat is a bloodsucker. And now things have taken a bit of a brownish red tint. Oops, and here we go. First wild encounter. And it's a Zubat. Kinda saw that coming. Oh well. Yeah, pretty much most of the Pokemon that you'll encounter in this place, crud, are going to be Zubats. No way around it, but yeah, that's pretty much the case. Oh no, you don't. I'm gonna confuse you with confusion or super critical. Okay, that works too. Oh! Item! TM12. I think that's the water gun TM? Let me check. Called it. Can I teach anything this? Nope. None of my 4 Pokemon can learn water gun. Bide, which ones can learn it? Wow, everyone can. But I'm not going to. Not gonna teach it to anyone, because I don't need them to learn it. And yet another potion! Okay, how many of those do I have? I've got 7 potions. I'm pretty sure all of those have been free so far. The only items I've bought were the Pokeballs and these antidotes. And I have yet to need these antidotes. I went to that store to buy these in Viridian City thinking that my Pokemon might get poisoned. That has yet to happen. Whatever. I can't even read this first word. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? I'm a trainer with a Pokemon following behind me. What do you think? And he's a bug catcher, and I don't have any flying moves for this. But I do have, Confusion, which could take out to this Weedle in one hit, I guess. But I don't think I'll need it, considering I did like half his health in one gust. Actually, more than half. Oh, of course, a critical always helps. And free experience with this one. So odd that we're just now seeing so many of these cocoons, well, being used by trainers. You'd think that they would have Butterfrees or Beedrills, but nope, Kakunas and Metapods. Then again, if they were using Beedrill and Butterfrees, then this might be a lot harder to defeat. You got me! Cause, well, I still remember what happened that one time in Red. Where I nearly lost, or was it in Blue? I saw them, I'm sure they're from Team Rocket. Should I switch around? Nah, not yet. Pidgeotto needs some more experience. I want him to level up as well to evolve. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. Okay. I don't think her friends ever do find her, because when you come back after beating the game, she's still waiting there and still says the same stuff. And hey, the introduction to Clefairy, a super rare Pokemon that in the wild you can only find here. Crud. And I have no healing items for sleep. Well, Mickey, you're up. Okay, so time to low kick this thing. Clefairies are incredibly rare. In the wild, at least. I think later on you can find them in a different method. I heard there are some very rare fossils here. You know what? I want to wake up Pidgeotto without having to do it in battle, so quick trip to the Pokemon Center. So, what should I do about this place? I think I'll just power through it and only backtrack whenever I need to when my Pokemon get hit with status effects I don't have items for. Like, I don't think they sell Awakenings in Pewter City or Viridian City, because I don't think those become available until at least Cerulean. And let me guess, Zubat? I'm a freaking psychic. At least when it comes to predicting video game encounters. But that one went down real easily. Before I go down this staircase, I want to check for more items and possibly trainers. And just like that one. What? Don't sneak up on me! Dude, you snuck up on me. You literally just appeared out of nowhere. And a super nerd. A type of trainer that we won't be seeing too much of, and oh crud, I just sent out a flying type against an electric type. This is a bad situation here. Mankey. Now he doesn't have any super effective edge on me, but neither do I. Wow. Okay, let's try for the Karate Chop and see how that works. Okay, good. A critical hit, 1 hit, your 2-hit KO. Yeah. Okay. Voltorb, I know it's safe to send it out against. Ooh. Because Voltorb can't learn electric attacks through level ups. Yeah, it's kind of ironic that an electric type can't learn any electric moves naturally. Does that mean that it's a Voltorb that lost all of its volts? So it's a voltless orb. Or something. My Pokemon won't do. Sure they will, just keep training them up. Mine were just a higher level. Have to find stronger Pokemon. And, ooh, item. That's my 8th potion now. Jeez, you think that's enough? And, hold on. Wow, it's kind of rare to see 2 item balls on screen at once. Ooh, rare candy. First one of the game, I think. Yeah, it is. Pretty sure it is. Ay. So many Zubats so little time. Although I think this is only like the 3rd one I've encountered so far this video. Oh no, he's gonna use a bug type move that only did 1 damage. Let's take him out. And he gave me 69 experience points. Oh, an escape rope. That will probably come in handy way later on down the road. Hello! Go through this cave to get to Cerulean City. I thank you. I will. Right after this battle. And possibly 100 more. If only Gust were a flying type move. Almost had a psychic type, but that would make no sense. Actually, it sort of would now that I think about it, since it would be using psychic power to stir up a gust of wind, I suppose. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. It probably makes sense. It totally makes sense. It definitely makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna keep using Pidgeotto here, because this one's easy experience. I don't see why not. Oh, of course, it starts doing that. I can't wait for Pidgeotto to actually learn something. Learn something else besides just Gust, Quick Attack, and Sand Attack. I mean, seriously, these are barely passable as moves, since they barely do the job. But then again, this is still early on. My Pokemon aren't quite the strongest yet. And yeah. In fact, I've barely got any Pokemon that have any type advantages. I lost. Blunt and straight to the point. Okay, Thundro approves. Zubat is tough, but it can be useful if you catch one. I'm sure it could. Anything over here? Nope. Nothing but a Zubat. Hey. You know, usually it's a very good feeling to be right when you guess at something and it turns out to be true, but in this case, when it's Zubats, it's not that good to be right about. At least it doesn't feel right. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. Yeah, you could totally see the exit from the other side when outside of this place, but here it looks 100 times bigger. Maybe this cave is actually a TARDIS in disguise. Oh man, that would actually make a lot of sense. And, let me guess, 1 damage? Oh, never mind, it did 2 damage! Going the extra mile there, eh, Oddish? But, oh, never mind. Let's see, 2 damage again? Yep. And let's use Quick Attack to finish this thing off. And a critical! I'm getting so many criticals today. I guess I'm just a critical kind of guy right now. You know what? Yeah, Mankey could use some more experience because I also want it to evolve, and it evolves a lot sooner than Pidgeotto does. And I think I'll go with the Karate Chop Sand. That can miss? I don't remember having the ability to miss. Whatever. Jeez! Calm down, Mankey, it's just a Bellsprout. Oh, I lost it. How do you get out of here? Get a map. And Thundro still approves. You know what? Now that I mention it, Mankey does evolve at a much sooner level than Pidgeotto. So I think I'll... What's over here? I don't remember. Oh! Our introduction to Team Rocket is over here, but not before I pick up this item. TM number 1, what is that? What is it? What is it? Mega Punch! Ooh, that's actually a pretty good move. I'm gonna hold on to that one. And let's see. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. Hey, I'm just wandering about. No need to be all hasty or rude, or hit people with a whip. And he sinks to the lowest common denominator by using a Zubat. Hey. Yeah, I'm already getting tired of seeing Zubats after fighting so many in the wild, and even when it's a higher level than the wild ones, it only does 1 damage to me. And I think I'll keep Mankey out here to fight the snake. So, a pig monkey versus a backward snake. Uh-oh. Okay. I was kind of worried that it would poison me with that poison sting, because that's just the thing. When you have a move with a status effect, it almost never has the status effect never kicks in. But when the opponent has such a move, it almost always kicks in. So, you're good. If you find a fossil, give it to me and scram. How about no, and you can get lost? Aye. Yet another Zubat. I'm probably gonna need to heal soon. You know, maybe those 8 potions I found for free might actually come in handy soon. Let's see, and I found an ether that can restore PowerPoints. And not presentations. Let's see. Let's go back to that first ladder. Although, I think we're coming up on the end of this video, actually. So, I think I'm going to... You know, let's see if we can get a quick repeat of the battle against Brock's Geodude with the low kick. Especially considering the level difference, and... Okay, it wasn't a critical hit, so it wasn't quite as overkill, but still. It was a one-hit KO anyway. Where's that ladder? Oh, there it is. Long hallway leads to a big room, which has a random encounter that I'm probably not. Oh, you gotta be kidding me!